Sam, and the topic of my presentation today is the lightning war in World War II. When I was just a little kid, I loved to listening stories. When I got older, I started to reading books by myself. Then, I became very interested in history, especially the history of World War I and World War II. I spent so much time to surfing on the internet and looking for the information and background knowledge of it. I learned so much about it. The more I knew, the more I get excited about it. World War II had considerably influenced the whole world in a way we can ever imagine. Almost every nation got involved in this war. And they last for 6 years, from 1939 to 1945. During that period of time, every country spared no effort to defeat the enemy. There were so many technologies, weapons, and strategies were invented. One of them is what I want to introduce to you. Lightning war, also as known as Blitz war, is the most famous military strategy. During the World War II, it enabled German military to successfully conquer half of the Europe. It only took Adolf Hitler 27 days to take over Poland by force, 23 days for Norway, 18 days for Belgium, 5 days for Netherlands, and it took only 1 day to take over Denmark. And this strategy was so mysterious that no one can figure out a way to counter it until the end of World War II. Now, you maybe start wondering, what exactly made the lightning war so powerful? And now, I want to show you how it's done exactly. The member of lightning war is made of small groups of troops, including 4 to 6 light aircraft, 3 to 5 light tanks, and some ground troops. The size of these troops was much smaller than the regular ones. However, the size of it made them nearly invisible to the enemy. Another feature of lightning war is they never actually engage any kind of battle. They were not designed for fighting enemy troops, but for destroying the construction in the enemy's territories. Light aircraft bombard the airport to cut off the air supply, and the light tank and ground troops were responsible for taking down the communication center to prevent the enemy from contacting their airlines. After lightning war completely disabled the transportation and communication of the country, Germany then sent the regular troops to invade them, and the enemy will be defeated in no time. To be honest, Adolf Hitler is a terrifying and crazy murderer, but we have to admit that he is a great and clever commander. Luckily, airlines finally found a way to stop it. In the end of my presentation, all I want to say is that even though these strategies were very cool and clever, but I wish we won't have to experience them on our own in the future. Thank you, everyone.